What's up, guys? I'm here at the mall and I'm just in my car doing a quick review for a product that I got a couple weeks ago when it first came out, and that is the Apple Watch, the Series 3. And the reason why I got it is because one of my biggest passions, I love surfing. I love being in the water, in the ocean, as often as I can. And I feel that there's a little conflict with my career sometimes and my passion, because I'm frequently on call, which means I always need to have my phone by me at all times, or I need to check up on it quite frequently. So I was waiting for a watch to come onto the market that is not only fully waterproof, but that you have the capability of being completely independent of your cell phone, able to take text messages and reply and receive phone calls and communicate as well. Now, Apple marketed to the surfer. I don't know if you ever seen it, but there's an actual little commercial where you see a surfer in the water actually riding a wave, and he's wearing the watch. And so they market that you're able to use the watch at the beach while surfing. So I was really stoked. As soon as it came out, I found a place not too far, but I found a place that actually had it. It was the only Apple store in this region that had it. So I was able to buy it online and reserve it at the store. Went and picked it up. And it was the 38 millimeter, just because it's a little lighter, and me being in the water, you know, I didn't want any much more weight on my wrist. I just like, you know, something that would be light. So it was a 38 millimeter stainless steel. I think that the cellular, which you could tell by the red dot, the cellular only comes in stainless steel, I believe. So this is the stainless steel space black, and it's a great watch. It really is. It does everything that you kind of need a smartwatch to do. But from the get-go, out of the gates, they were having cellular issues with this watch, meaning hopping off cellular connection. And Apple started receiving a load of complaints about that, which they came out with about a week ago, a patch, an update for the watch to be able to fix that problem. Now, I've probably been in the water with this watch probably about 7-8 sessions, and every single session that I'm in the water, at one point or another, the phone does go into no connection mode. Little X will appear at the top of the watch. Right up over here, you'll see a little X. Where that blue is, a little X will appear there. And then I know that there's no connection issue going on with the watch. So that's problem number one. I waited for the update to come through, had a few more sessions, same problem going on. I don't know if it's something about being in the water. You know, it's not underwater. I'm sitting on my board a lot of the time. Still connection issues. So that's not fun. That's not what I got the watch for. That's not what I paid $600 for a device. If you're gonna market a product, especially if it's Apple, a very reputable company, and especially spending that much money on a device, you would hope that it works flawlessly. You know, you would think that a big company like Apple would have tested the device, and especially with surfers and in that scenario. But that's the main reason why I got the watch, and that's been a major fail. Now, the watch is very, very waterproof. I don't have no problems with the watch acting up in any other way. Never had an issue. Was in the water every single time I went out for a session. I stay in the water for about a couple of hours every single session. So the watch is very durable. It's great. I've banged it up a couple times. No scratches. It's a very strong watch. But for what I needed, it wasn't working out. And I know that there's other surfers out there that might be thinking of maybe getting that watch because of this particular reason. Like, oh, I could be in the water completely independent from my phone, and you know, I can use it, you know, in a way where I can be always accessible for my job, family, whatever it might be. If you need to be connected and you're in the water and you're thinking that this watch is gonna take care of that issue for you. It's not. So maybe it's just this new Series 3, the first time that they're really endeavoring in this route. But you know, maybe the next one will be better and won't have any issues. But as of right now, it's October 19, 2017 goes, it's not doing it. Then another thing too was like, there's no Spotify app. Spotify is a huge music application, and I know that Apple has nothing to do with that, but they don't have an app yet. Hopefully they're working on one. You need Apple Music in order to get music onto the watch. So I feel that even the music streaming capability was a little misleading. So you need the Apple Music. If you don't have an account with Apple Music, or if you're not paying for the Apple Music monthly, then it's pretty difficult to have streaming music capability on the watch. I've been trying to do some research, and I have an account and I'm a premium member with Spotify. I've never gotten onto the premium membership with Apple Music, so that already was also another hurdle that I had problems with. And those are my biggest complaints, and that's really why I got the watch to begin with. So I mean, everything else works beautiful. All the other features on the watch is amazing, but I just wanted to do the review as a surfer, from a surfer standpoint, which Apple marketed to with this watch, and it, in my opinion, failed. So pretty bummed out about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, guys. I love Apple, just trying to figure out my options. And but that's the story with the Series 3. I hope this video was helpful, especially for my surf brethren and the surf community. If you were thinking about getting this watch, hopefully this helped out a little bit. So let me know you guys' experience, especially the surfers, wearing this watch, and if you're having the same problems and the same issues. So hope everybody has a good one. Take care. Aloha. Bless.